Hi, I'm Marco. I am a director here at 3D Analyzer Software. I would like to welcome you to our new series called Analyzer Academy. The aim of these videos is to show you the 3D Analyzer software process from design to manufacture. We wanted to create an educational series that explains the entire joinery manufacturing process from start to finish. In these videos, we will be creating a sample office layout using the Analyzer CAD library cabinets as well as custom-designed furniture items. We will break this project down into short videos with each one focusing on a different furniture item within the project. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Today we are going to draw the workshop drawing for the J02 kitchen island bench. For reference purposes, we are going to import the PDF of the architectural drawing. We will use this drawing for reference and dimensional checks. Here is the architectural drawing in my browser. I am going to select it and press OK. Importing this PDF automatically places it on the 0 point, which we don't really want. We want to start our 3D model on the 0 point, so we will move the PDF out of the way. Just use the normal 2D move command, select, and then you can move the PDF out of the way. We can still quickly cross-reference the PDF if you have any questions. You can see the whole kitchen there and the island bench. We are going to start with the island bench today. This is it here. The benchtop size is 3 meters by 900 millimeters. The cabinets are 600 millimeters in depth. The benchtop overhangs the doors to create a bit of an overlap. To save time, we are going to use Analyzer CAD to create the cabinetry. Analyzer CAD draws the 3D cabinets for you. These are accessed via the predefined cabinets in the standard cabinet library. These library cabinets are fully parametric and can be adapted to the required sizes. We usually start by drawing an outline of the overall size of the item being drawn on the floor plan. In this case, it's the J02 island bench. We then build the cabinets on top of that. I am starting by drawing the overall size. We will go with 3 meters as that is our benchtop size. Now you can see the overall benchtop outline. The architectural drawing asks for cabinets that are 600 millimeters in depth. You also need to check if the benchtop has a pencil round on the front edge. It would not work to have the cabinets completely flush with the benchtop front and side edges. We need to allow for building hardware and visual tolerances. To allow for this, we need to set the cabinets a couple of millimeters from the edges. Here you can see a finger pull handle on the cabinet door. You have to make allowance for this in your setback. To accomplish this, we draw reference lines 3 millimeters in from our outside lines. In doing this, we will give the benchtop a slight overhang. It will still appear as being flush. We are going to use the offset command to copy the outside line in by 3 millimeters. We can offset this side line, and we will do the same thing for the cabinet doors. Just to recap this process, if you make the bench flush with the cabinet, it will look too short. This is just visual perception as we are using finger pull handles, and this can exaggerate the benchtop to door overhang. I can now use the fillet command to clean up the drawing lines. We now have to create a 600 mm line where the cabinets finish. To do this, we use the offset command to copy the line of the front edge in by 600 mm. Using the offset command, type in 600 mm and click the line you want to offset. Pull down the line in the direction of the offset. Here is our line. This is the outline of our overlay back. When we draw the overlay back, we use 18 mm thick material. So we might as well just show them this. I will just show this on the drawing. I am going to start to draw the setout lines for the side and back panel. I have to clean up the setout lines to make the drawing look right and then add the mitres. It's good practice to make sure the footprint is drawn correctly because we are going to be referring back to this drawing as a guide for our 3D model. Most likely this joint will be mitered. We can show the mitre joint lines like this. This will come in handy later on when we are drawing the 3D model. The mitre lines can be used as guidelines when drawing our 3D parts. In the footprint of the drawing, we have to put in the set-out lines for the cabinets. There are 5 doors on the island unit and they all have to be equal widths. I will divide the space into 5 equal sections. I could use the AutoCAD divide command, but this will probably give us fractions of a millimeter. We should check the overall dimension in the cabinet space to make sure they fit in the area provided. We can change the dimension style and have a look at the internal measurement between the end panels. It works out that we have a measurement that will not easily divide into 5. If you make the dimension 3 mm shorter to 2955 mm, you are going to have a dividable measurement. This also gives us a little more space for tolerance for a material variation. I start the offset from here, 1.5 mm. This will be our tolerance gap. Now we can divide the cupboard into 5 equal cabinet openings. The 1.5 mm gap is a theoretical gap. Once the actual cabinets are manufactured and in place, you will not see it. Let's check the measurement again and confirm the space we have. The measurement is 2955 mm. Sometimes the annotation monitor comes on. Let's turn that off. Yes, that looks a little better. This is basically the line where we are going to start our cupboards from. We can now use the divide command again. Sometimes it's just as easy to use the calculator to work out each cabinet space. We divide 2955 mm by 5. That works out to be 591 mm. This is our cupboard size. We use the offset command and go 591. This is our first space. Let's double check to see if it is correct. Check the measurement from here to here and it should be 591. Yes, this is perfect. We can delete these set-out lines. This is all we need at this stage. We should also show the line of the plinths. We again use the offset command. We will keep the plinth back 50 mm from the front of the doors. Offset this line 50 mm to here. This is the line of our plinths. We are now ready to start importing our 3D cabinets from Analyzer CAD. The orientation of the island unit is not that easy to work on. It would be easier to work from the front of the unit setout. We should turn this around using the 2D rotation command and turn the unit setout. You probably noticed that I have polar tracking enabled. This makes it easier to draw, especially when you are drawing cabinets. I've actually set it to 45 degrees so I can use it for mitre joints as well. The polar tracker is good because it gives you a guide. It is not that strict and lets you draw lines off the 45 degree when required. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. Watch the next lesson to continue with the process of creating JO2 kitchen island bench. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss the next lesson.